There are two ways to get into tech. There's a fast track and there's a shortcut.
I'm sure you guys hear these concepts and believe it's the same thing, but actually one thing can help you and one thing can hurt you. Let's talk about the differences.
Yeah, to me, a fast track is something well-designed, well-intentioned to a very specific destination. A shortcut is like a back alley, something quick you take, something usually cheaper you take to actually get to the destination. Very, very different. For example, if you want to get into IT and you go, instead of just going into a very specific program and actually going through the motion, you try to take self-paced courses, you try to do this on your own, or you try to have your friend help you.
Your friend told you he studied 3 months and he became a DBA.
By himself.
Yeah.
And these things, to me, these are the ones that are shortcuts. A fast track is when you make your research, you decide, you make sure you understand the career track you are gonna go to, you stick to it, you actually follow a plan, you get guidance, and you actually are working towards the destination. To me, that's a fast track.
Yeah.
And we see that a lot.
And it's faster compared to something like a college degree, right? You're not going to spend 4 years doing this, but it's not a shortcut. You're not taking a back alley. It's structured.
Yeah.
There's objectives with timelines.
Yeah. And I see a lot of students who come to Yellowtail Tech. They came from trying so many shortcuts.
Yeah.
They tried this with their friend. They've spent 6 months trying to study by themselves on Udemy or Cloud Guru, and they realize, hey, I need something more structured.
Yeah.
To me, this is someone who was trying to take a shortcut and realized, no, I need something that is gonna fast track me where I need to get. And to me, these are the differences. And I do understand, sometimes it has to do with money.
I would dare to say that the average student we get has purchased 5 to 10 Udemy courses.
Yeah.
Before they get to us. And I don't believe they've finished one of them. Not because they're not consistent or anything like that. It doesn't speak about the student. It just speaks about the model. When you don't have guidance, when you don't have community, when you don't have structure, nobody's telling you when you have to go sit for a cert. Yeah. Nobody's giving you a timeline of when you have to finish watching those videos. Things can take 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 years.
Not only timeline, but how about structure? What should I focus on? What's important? What should I skip?
Yeah.
What should I study first?
What should I spend more time on, even?
What's even relevant?
Yeah.
What is the certification that's actually going to make a difference from when I get to the job market, that's actually going to help me get a job?
Yeah, and in IT, this is key because I've even found that when we're writing curriculum for our courses, there's many ways to skin a cat. Like, I can teach you how to manage storage in Linux many different ways, but the method we choose is usually the most common or the fastest, the one that's easier to understand. Once you understand that one, you can acquire others, but we have to start somewhere. But when you study on your own, and I talk about this by my own experience, you can get distracted with all the possible ways.
Because there are so many options, especially if you try to go to YouTube University to actually learn a new career, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And there is the concept of learning in circle, where you're learning a little bit of a lot of things, but you just quite can't break into the industry.
Yep.
That's someone who's trying to get a shortcut. Because when you come to Yellowtail Tech, for example, from day one, you know exactly the destination you're trying to get. It's very different. You get the guidance.
And you know the milestones. You know that by month 3, you're supposed to know this. By month 6, you're supposed to start thinking about what day you're going to go sit for that cert. By month 9, you're probably starting your internship.
And not only you have milestones, you have people keeping you honest to those milestones.
Yeah.
That you don't have and a shortcut.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That you don't have in a Udemy class or a Cloud Guru subscription.
The other thing is that most of the time we go for shortcuts because we think that the fast track is expensive.
But
So we're comparing a Udemy course that's $12 on sale versus a program that's 9 months that has accountability, a community support, all these things. And you're comparing apples to pears.
yep, and that's where the opportunity cost comes in. Because it might you might be buying Udemy courses.
You may save thousands of dollars, but are you really gonna do it in 2 weeks as the vendor says?
But you didn't.
Are
even,
you really gonna acquire all the knowledge needed to pass a cert by taking a course where you can't even ask somebody a question?
But you didn't even save, because the goal of buying this course or getting this subscription is to get you the job.
And
You didn't get the job. So that's an investment that you think you made that's going nowhere.
Yep.
So it's an opportunity cost because you invested.
And it's
now
draining,
you are 2 years in.
and it's draining your most important resource, which is your time.
And you still haven't gotten to the destination. So that's why it's important to actually focus, get in the fast track, get with a training or a course that is very structured and getting you to the place you need to get.
And you get more. You get the networking opportunities, you get industry connections, you're more aware of job openings, and all these things require that structured background.
Yeah, and a lot of students, they have to just get away from the mindset of trying to do this for cheap, trying the shortcut. Just focus, invest in yourself, go for a proper structured program if you want to really transition into IT.